Um, I really have no idea if this is going to, hell, I have no idea if this is just gonna work or not. Or, you know what? I just gotta get in and close on the action. So, um, you're probably wondering, what's this video all about and all that sort of stuff. Um, so I'm here to tell you all a goal I have in mind. A goal which is for me to really go over all of the Spider-Man movies leading up to No Way Home. And the reason why I'm doing this in the first place is because, number one, Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character and all that sort of stuff, but I am just really in love with his movies and all that sort of stuff. I'm a big fan of pretty much all of the Spider-Man movies. And and I just want to just get sort of my thoughts and opinions out of the way on a lot of these movies and all that sort of stuff. So, the first thing that I wanted to clarify first of all was first of all, this isn't really going to be a very detailed video essay. It's not going to be like High Top Films' video. I will be honest, I can never make a video like he did regarding Spider-Man 2 and pretty much the whole entire Raimi trilogy. And so yeah, the reason why I'm really doing this in the first place is, first of all, I reviewed Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2002 way back when, almost 3 or 4 years ago now at this point. I think 3 years ago, 4 years ago maybe. And I just really want to just talk about Spider-Man 2 now. And it's really at an appropriate time considering that the hype for Spider-Man No Way Home and for the possible reaction if, Toby is in this movie and all that sort of stuff. And I really just wanted just to explain sort of, well, first of all, the movie it's damn near perfect. If you ask me, it is probably the perfect superhero movie out there. It's probably the best Spider-Man movie out there, though Into the Spider-Verse is pretty damn close, if you ask me. And from there, just this whole entire movie is just perfect. The best way I could describe it is that it's a fun, kick-ass superhero movie, with Spider-Man fighting Dr. Octopus and all that sort of stuff. And God, so much dust here. But as I was saying before, this movie, it's not also just a superhero movie. It's just also this deep, rich story, a very personal story, about Peter Parker. Peter Parker is the main character in this movie, and all that sort of stuff. And, for all his trials and tribulations, which, once again, it just shows how much relatable Spider-Man is as a character and why he's just so, why he's just really so, why he's still why he's still the flagship character at Marvel. Because if you still ask me, Spider-Man is still Marvel's flagship character. Iron Man, he's close, but it won't be damn near close as Spider-Man. But I don't know. It's either Spider-Man, Iron Man, and then there's Wolverine. And all that sort of stuff. That's the big three. And then, screw it. Let's just include Captain America and maybe Hulk. But, I don't know, just once again, it's just Spider-Man is the most realistic, is just the most real superhero out of all of Marvel's characters. And all that sort of stuff. And damn. And a lot of people will say, well, this film did not age well and all that sort of stuff. Well, I want to tell you, it still could be relevant to this day, and all that sort of stuff, and whatnot sort of have you, like I said, when Stan Lee was just creating this character, he had in mind that this guy, he won't be rich, he'll have money problems, has to worry about, getting dates and all that sort of stuff. what normal people go through on a regular basis, trying to pay the rent and all that, sort of stuff. Um, but there's also really another sort of deep connection I really have with this movie, and that is for the simple fact that this was my first introduction to Spider-Man 2. Um, yeah, this was my first introduction to Spider-Man. Like, I mean, it's weird because before then, well, okay, to be honest, yeah, this was my first introduction to Spider-Man, and since then I was hooked onto Spider-Man, and just since then it's just, you know, it's just really, this is really another personal, movie to me. It's just first superhero movie I've ever seen. Maybe I was too young to watch it, but yeah, you're never too young or old to see Spider-Man. You never are, if you ask me. But yeah, but like I said, this isn't really much of a review because this damn movie is near perfect. I just wanted to get this short story out of the way, how, this movie means a lot to me and all that sort of stuff. And also something that I kind of just want to say in conjunction really to this movie, and really sort of as to why I feel like not other Spider-Man movies have captured this magic. Spider-Man 3 was close, but since then, they haven't really captured this magic that Spider-Man 2 did. And I don't know if it's just because did Sam Raimi understand the character a lot more? Is it just Sony and Marvel, maybe just taking out the important pieces of the Spider-Man character? And also, this movie, it's, I have to just say that this movie is still better than maybe most Marvel movies that come out today, if you really ask me. I mean, Endgame and Infinity War, two movies I praised a lot. Same thing with Captain America: Civil War, Winter Soldier. They haven't reached this momentum. Well, okay, I won't be too harsh to Winter Soldier at all. But, I don't know, just other Marvel movies, I don't know, I really feel like that Marvel they should have made already a movie as grand as Spider-Man. Maybe, hell, I would have to say that they did with Iron Man. But Iron Man still had a weak villain like Ironmonger. That's ironic because I got an Ironmonger figure probably back here, but it's just weird. It's just super weird. And this is something that I have been kind of noticing lately, is that, yeah, Marvel has kind of been, it's been kind of dull a little bit. I mean, Shang-Chi was definitely like a holy shit, moment. And Loki was, great and all that sort of stuff. But I don't know why they still haven't captured this magic, especially with other Spider-Man movies. And like I said, there are 3 other Spider-Man movies I'm going to give a full-on review. It's Spider-Man 3, The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, and then I'm pretty much finished. But of course, there's Into the Spider-Verse, which that's its own separate thing. I'm talking mainly about the live-action stuff. But yeah. So this was more of of how I feel like this movie, Spider-Man 2, it's still a damn good movie. I mean, it's aged well. I think so. Maybe some of the jokes, maybe not. But to be quite honest, I mean, come on. Who doesn't love the Tobey memes? That's just something I just gotta say. Who doesn't love the Tobey memes? That's just something that I just wanted to just say. So, yeah, so probably by the midweek, I will talk about Spider-Man 3 because I got a lot of thoughts about Spider-Man 3. And, but if you wanted to know maybe some opinions, Spider-Man 3 is not a bad movie. And it certainly is not a bad Spider-Man movie. But yeah, anyways, with that being said though, tell me what you thought of Spider-Man 2. Do you remember this movie? And if you do, please tell me. What do you think about it? And I know this just sounds like a Raimi fanboy just rambling on, but I don't care. I don't give a damn. This is a damn good movie, and I just needed to get that out of the way. And I'm getting back into the swing of videos, so this is definitely something I needed to do. And I'm pumped up and I'm ready for No Way Home. Just saying that right now. And we're probably going to get a trailer here soon. So I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully very, very soon.